How do you guys? It's Steve from JimmyGlen Car Sales with, yes, after many threats of car reviews, I am finally doing a car review. Now, I'm a car dealer. Cars that sit about should start to annoy me after a couple of months. So after 6 months, I should really be sick of the sight of a car that's been in stock for half a year. But for some strange reason, there's something really nice about looking out the office window. An Evo 7. Yes, we've had this car since, well, to be fair, we bought it in quite possibly the worst time of year, because no one wants to use a Mitsubishi Evo in December, especially not one that's super clean like this one. So I've not really been giving it much of a shove on the old socials and stuff like that. I did buy it to sell it, but equally there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun along the way. So I bought it with the intention of using it, taking it to the odd car show, taking it to, you know, Pocket Cruise, first Thursday every month. If you've never been there, you should go, it's brilliant. But I've been out in it twice, and I really do need to get it. I do really need to start being a car dealer and selling it. So there's been for some reason the last couple of weeks there's been a wee bit of a spike in interest, probably because we've got some nice weather. Well, this is what us Scottish people call nice weather. Basically our summer is when it doesn't rain, and I think it's beginning to bring people that are looking for a summer car out of hibernation. Anyway, it's not a video about selling the Evo, it's a video about what's the Evo like to drive. And you know something, I am 46 in 3 weeks, and these were what I lived and breathed when I was in my 20s. I had two of them. I actually sold my black Evo 8 GSR to put money into the family business. All of, I think it was about £10,000 by the time I'd paid the finance off. That was my seed money, but I was absolutely heartbroken when I had to sell it. And the first thing I did when I was back on my feet-ish, because I took a bit of a drop in wages to go back to the family business, was I took a big bank loan and I went and bought myself another one. I bought an Evo 8 MRRS, and I proceeded to spend every single spare penny. And if Julie actually learned just how broke I was modifying that car, she would probably leave me. But anyway, I made it out the other end. I had a 500 horsepower Evo 8 MRRS. I thought I was the boy. I had my highlights, I had my baggy jeans. I made lots and lots of great friends, some of which I still speak to today, and I just loved the whole kind of like a lifestyle, to be honest, if you were into these things, because it's all you did, it's all you spoke about. I did draw a line at wearing the Mitsubishi clothes. Never done that, and I still haven't, but I loved it. So anyway, getting back in one after 20 years, you think to yourself, it's never going to live up to expectation. We had an 8 MRRS in red for sale, and it sold like that. I had one run in it, and it was every bit as good as I remembered. Every bit, and then it sold the next day. So when we get the chance to buy this one, I said yes. And this is why I have got no hesitation in saying they are every bit as good as I remember, because they do this. Oh, listen to that. But honestly, I know you can buy an Evo, I know you can buy a Golf R or an S3 and lots of other modern stuff. Spend a bit of money on it, get it to 400 brake horsepower. But the 400 brake horsepower in the modern stuff just does not feel like a 400 brake horsepower Evo. Oh, listen to that! Oh man. Oh, we're not even in the twisties yet, guys. We're not even in the twisties. So this is I need just a, if you can call it that, e-bog standard Evo 7 GSR. So no fancy limited slip diffs. It's just only got yaw control. It's got an active centre diff. It's got the 4G63 2 litre turbo. This one's got some trick bits on it. of which are Evo 9 turbo elbow. It's got raw sport manifold, Kakimoto exhaust, which is the wee titanium flame tips on the outer edge, the rollback tips, because an exhaust's got to have a rollback so you can get it all nice and shiny. You can see it, even the can at the back sits at the right angle. It's got pillar pods, which at the time were amazing, but now they just give you a lovely blind spot when you're going onto a roundabout. It's got a period correct steering wheel, but whoever buys this, please put the original Momo steering wheel back on. Trust me, you'll enjoy it so much more. It's got nitro in suspension, which is pretty good. You can tell it's pretty stiff. I've actually turned it down a few wee notches from the last time I was driving it, and it's definitely a bit softer, but it's still pretty stiff. Gyrotech discs front and back, which are semi-floating. As you can hear, it's got an HKS suction cold air intake. What else have we got? Yes, just standard wheels. It did have a set of aftermarkets, but we took them off. Got a nice set of original GS7 GSR wheels. Had them refurbished just back to silver and put Conti Sport Contact 5s on it. We couldn't get 7s because of the size, and now it just looks so fresh. It's got a front bumper extension. It's not like a splitter as such, but it just makes the front so much nicer. 944 with the pop-up lights, my man. It's a shame they killed off pop-up lights, isn't it? All that for pedestrian safety as well. So standard seats, which are absolutely phenomenal. They hold you in really nice and tight. When you get back in an Evo for the first time in ages, one of the things that really surprises you is how light the steering is and how direct it is. You think to yourself, this can't possibly have nice steering feel when it's this light, but it does. You can actually feel the torque coming through the front. You can begin to feel it just ever so slightly hinting at understeer, and that's as close as you ever get to understeer in an Evo because of the yaw control. Anyway guys, we're on a windy road, Evo land. Yeah, come through the village, respect the speed. 5-speed box, stronger and nicer than the 6-speed. Now left right here. You get yourself into some serious trouble in one of these. And you all need to remember, once you're in the corner, you've got the boost on. The boost on, because if you let off mid-corner in one of these and the diff stops being fed torque, then you will be going backwards into the scenery. Honestly, see these things on a country road, they literally get your heart pumping out your chest. The mouth dries almost immediately. It's not what you would call a relaxing drive. I wouldn't even say it's the sort of car you could really just take out on a Sunday just for a gentle drive, because they're not very nice things to just go cruising in. They are all about just for descent, just for getting pulled out of the garage with the scruff of the wreck, sent full boost down your favourite road. That's what they've always been amazing at, and they are still breathtakingly effective B-road weapons. So I'm just going to barrel us round here. No, I'm not, because that's on a bend. That's not very clever, Stephen. I do have the crook lock, which is sliding through from the rear footwell, which isn't very good when you're trying to brake. We'll just have a wee barley here, guys, and we'll do that in reverse. What I don't remember is sitting quite so high, because the seating position is seating position is awful high, and as with all cars of this age, there's lots of glass. Lots and lots of glass. But see, when you're driving it, you don't care, because you're too busy just doing this. Don't usually get air there as well. I think I'll do this, guys, because there's a car coming up. So, as you can probably tell, I am just as much of an Evo fan as I always have been. If you've never experienced one, be prepared. Even if you've got the chance to get out in one, literally for 10 minutes, it's just an absolute assault on your senses, from the ears, how the steering feels, the boost coming on. Yeah, I think I've said enough. So guys, thank you very much for joining me on a very long awaited review. Great car, in fact, to hopefully kickstart the reviews again. And I hope I've not rabbled on too much. I hope the sound's coming across pretty good, because it's fantastic in here, and I shall see you in the next video. But before I say that, remember to subscribe, please, that'd be awesome, and that way you'll not miss any more, hopefully up and coming road tests or any more stock updates. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.